was waiting patiently to listen to you and to respond accordingly. It's unfortunate that Nigerian politics has become an optical illusion. In magic, that's what they call optical illusion. The more you look, the less you see. It's unfortunate that gone are those days when we had politics of principle, politics of ideology. I grew up substantially on the campus of the University of Ife, now Obafemi Awolowo University. And we were well taught about logic. In fact, logic was compulsory at the time. I don't know if it is still compulsory today. Students must take logic. So when I listen...
It's a bit difficult. So
yes, it is difficult, but it is absolutely...
One of my toughest classes.
Yes, necessary to study logic. When I listen to people and I cannot find logic in what they are saying, it worries me. Yesterday I was watching you as you were interviewing our Oga, because it's still our Oga, former governor Okowa. He was struggling. He was struggling to defend a political hierarchy. There is nothing wrong. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a Democrat. I believe in the freedom of speech, freedom of association, and even freedom of movement. So you can move to wherever you like, but you must be able to defend your action. I once moved from Labour Party to National Conscience Party. What happened? I was a fledgling presidential candidate. And when I faced a roadblock, I reached a dead end. So then I had to consult my people, where do we go? We said, oh, let's look for a party that is very similar in ideology to the party we were living. And that's why we opted for the National Conscience Party at the time. Then I contested and had about 26,000 votes nationwide. Then there was a lesson we learned, that it would be difficult for any fringe political party to win a presidential election. You need platforms, you need so many things to be able to achieve your dream. So we then isolated two mainstream political parties in Nigeria at the time that Buhari came. We all supported Buhari in 2014. I remember them saying Dr. Bukola Saraki also left PDP at the time, but it did not. PDP was the ruling party, and people were very disillusioned about the direction the party was going at the time, though later, regrettably, it happens. Sometimes a man has to try two wives, or a wife has to try two husbands to know who is better. So I then decided that no, APC was going in the wrong direction. So the only option I had to actualize my dream was PDP. That's why I joined PDP. When people say, oh, PDP is not doing well, what else does Dr. Okowa want? You've been secretary to government, you've been senator, you've been governor for 8 years. The only way to go is up, either president or VP. And they gave you an opportunity to be a running mate to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. What did you deliver? You are from the South. What did you deliver? And so that's why I said he was struggling. Going to APC was an opportunistic move. Let's call a spade a spade. Why the hurry? Tinubu has not even done half time.
But he says Atiku himself will soon join APC.
Let me tell you something. I'm not here speaking for Atiku. Okay? The Atiku that I know is not a desperate politician. In fact, his description is that of a consummate Democrat. I met him maybe about 3-4 weeks ago in Abuja, and he told me, he said, politics for him is a game that should be played in a clean manner. You win, fine. You don't win, it goes back to the drawing board. And that is why you can see you will not go to Atiku's house, find thugs in front of his house. You will never see Atiku. I work with him. An administrator, you go and carry rumor to Atiku, oh, Dele Momodu is Tinubu's mole. It doesn't bother him. He say at the right time, he will reveal himself. That's how politics should be. The politics we play today is despicable. It's a politics of desperation. Oh, I saw people in Delta dancing. Now we've joined the mainstream. We want to bring the goodies to our people. Which goodies have you brought to your people in about 20 years? A lot of we're foundation members of PDP. Now we are connecting, it's like connecting electricity to the national grid. You know, what have you brought?
No, he has not answered.
So that, but to say Atiku is going to APC, that one is impossible. That one I can guarantee you. It is the easiest question for me to answer. PDP does not have problem with North-South. PDP fielded General Obasanjo 1999 to 2007. Thereafter, Yar'Adua came and unfortunately passed on while in power. And Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, a perfect gentleman, came on board to complete their first term. Then he contested his own. So that's 1 + 8 of Obasanjo, that's 9 years. After that, Jonathan did another 4 years. That was 13 years. Okay? And he completed that in 2015. So, and they still gave him a chance to contest again, which he lost to Buhari. So, had he won that election, PDP would have had Southerners for 17 years out of 24 years. None of you remembers. People try to confuse us by telling lies. So PDP, I don't know about APC or any other party, PDP does not have problem. People say it's supposed to be 8 years, not 8 years. In which constitution? And fortunately, Dr. Abati is a lawyer. He should come and tell us. It was the same wicked people complaining about North-South that brought the committee that threw our party primary open. That's why I was able to buy a form. I bought a form because at that time, Atiku had told them that if they will cede power to the Southeast, then it will make sense to him. But if it will still be a rotation between just a few zones, he would not support it. He wanted them to cede power to the Southeast. But because Wike had already disqualified himself by saying he's not an Igbo man, he says he's from South-South, he's not interested in Igbo or anything. So, and they succeeded in frustrating Peter Obi out of the party. So the course was clear for Nyesom Wike. There was nobody who had the capacity. You must give it to him. And I like to say it all the time. Damn good guy, you know, projects man. That's why we used to call him Mr. Project. But always angry. Now, why did they not pick him? The same man who is complaining about North-South was ready to be vice president. Let him come out and deny that he never planned to be vice president to Atiku.